So now that registration is working and we have some user accounts, let's make login work as well. And the first thing I'm going to do is these two lines of code are going to be the same whether the user is logging in or registering. So I'm going to move those into a separate function called SetUser. And it's going to need the username. And then up here above login, I'm going to go ahead and create the function SetUser. And paste the code in. So all this is doing is setting the username in the session and then relocating to the home page. But I may want to add more stuff there later on, so probably a reasonable thing to do. And then in the login function, if I get here, that means I have a username and a password. And so the first thing I want to do is look up that username in the users list, and I already have a function for that. So user equal lookup key value, and then the key is going to be the username, and then the file name is going to be user account file. So this will either return an existing user or null. If it's null, then I need to output an error message, username not found. Otherwise, if it was found, I need to check if it was the correct password. So the password field is going to be the second thing in this user account file. So let's go ahead and add a constant for that, if I don't have one already. Yeah, so the user's record has two columns. Let's go ahead and create some fields for this. So the account username field is field 0, and account password hash field is field 1 in that array. So we're going to go ahead and verify the user. If not, password verify, the password that the user gave us, and then the user sub count password hash field. So if I get here, that means the password was incorrect. So I'm going to return error message login, password incorrect. And then finally, if I get all the way to here, it means that the password was correct, and so I'm going to set the user to username. So now I need to define these error messages. And then password incorrect. And then that should be everything for login. So let's go ahead and see what we get. I'm going to go back and just load that page. And first I'm going to log into an invalid account. So foo, and I'll give it a password and log in. Error logging in, username does not exist. So now I'll give it an account that does exist, but the wrong password. Password is incorrect. And now I'll give it the correct password. I thought that was the right password. Maybe it was just this. Yeah, okay. So everything actually seems to work for that.